Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Pokemon battle here today. I don't know why I'm speaking in Australian accent. I decided to start off like that. Really, the only things I can say in Australian accent are kangaroo and boomerang. So, nothing else really that comes to the tongue. I don't know why I did that. Hey, sometimes I begin videos with different accents. Australian is one that I am not too great at, but I can kind of do it a little bit. Not quite up with the upper echelons of my other accents, but I don't know. I guess I can pull it off. Anyway, let's just get into the Pokemon battle here. That's what you're here for, and that's what I'm going to show you. So I lead off with Jynx because I'm a badass. No, really, the reason I have Jynx on this team, this is a sand team I made ages ago on PO, and I used the PKM to Sim or Sim to PKM, yeah, Sim to PKM program to just move it across to my game. And so the reason Jynx is on this team and why it's on a sand team in general is because it has dry skin, so you can switch after you've led off with T-Tar and you're facing down a Kyogre, you can switch Jynx in and take the water spout and then sub as it switches and then Lovely Kiss put something to sleep. That's how it works generally. But against Sun it's not so great. The good thing about it though is it outspeeds Groudon, and knowing that I was going to be faster than the Groudon, I decided to go for the Lovely Kiss on the incoming Ho-Oh. Now I'm thinking, okay, I'll just go into T-Tar, set up my Stealth Rocks, I'll be good to go. Little do I know that this man knows Ubers, this man knows what he's doing. He goes into his Ho-Oh, which is a Sleep Talk variant. He predicted the Lovely Kiss from my Jynx and went into Ho-Oh. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm fighting someone who knows what they're doing. God damn, I brought a really pretty damn awful Ubers team, and I'm fighting someone who actually knows what they're doing. So this isn't going to be great, especially seeing as he has a Ho-Oh and Sun anyway is pretty decent, especially against this team. Yeah, not the best of things to happen, but I do manage to live an Earthquake after he gets lucky with the Sleep Talk. You know, if yesterday's example of me being unlucky with Sleep Talk is anything to go by, you should see what this man gets on the opposite end of that, because his good fortune with Sleep Talk kind of just makes me sad, makes me really sad. So go for the Stealth Rocks as he switches in Groudon, and then I switch into my Giratina as he Stealth Rocks on me, and then it ends up like this team is like I think Tony or someone was saying it during the call, like Rick. I think Rick was saying it like that. This man was counter teaming me completely. Just he had everything for everything I had, and it wasn't working out because apparently he has a Groudon that is built to be faster than my Giratina and be able to go for a Dragon Claw on it and to hit KO it with the Dragon Claw, which is like, wow, that really sucks because now my Giratina has taken a hell lot of damage, which it really wouldn't have appreciated. I mean, yeah, it doesn't appreciate it anyway. So Draco plus Shadow Sneak kills him, then goes into the Ho-Oh, which I'm thinking, alright, he has a 30% chance to get the one move that will do something to me. The one move that will do something to me is of course, Brave Bird. He'll either get, you know, Earthquake or Sacred Fire or Brave Bird. The only one that will be useful against me is Brave Bird. And what does he get? He gets Brave Bird. He doesn't get the Sacred Fire, which I could have, you know, maybe burned by, but it wouldn't have mattered because then I could have just Dragon Tailed him out. He didn't get Earthquake, which I would have dodged. No, he had to get the Brave Bird, and kind of sucks, really does. So I go into Garchomp, hoping again that he gets either the Sacred Fire or the Earthquake. Nope. Pulls out the Brave Bird again, and I'm thinking, well, this is really bad. This is screwing me over hugely. Not only is my Giratina gone, my Garchomp is all the way down at a tiny amount of HP, and I managed to get off the sub, fortunately. I actually have... Can you believe that Garchomp lived a Brave Bird with enough HP to get up a sub against a Ho-Oh? Like, holy shit, that's a pretty impressive feat in itself. But fortunately for me, he wakes up and Sleep Talks as he wakes up, so I'm like, okay, something's going a little bit right for me here. The only problem is that because this is a sub-Sword Stance Garchomp, I have Earthquake and Outrage, and so the only thing I could have done to the Ho was Outrage it, because Earthquaking, obviously, he's a flying type, and I can't do anything against a Ho with Earthquake, so I had to lock myself into Outrage. Kind of sucks, because it allows him to go straight into Excadrill, and essentially revenge kill me. He's able to take out my sub, and then on the next turn, I think I might go out. I don't think I really have anything to go out into to take on an Excadrill's Earthquake, so I think I might actually end up staying in and going for an Outrage again and hoping that I get one off. But he decides to switch, goes into his Arceus Ghost, which he knows can take the Outrage regardless, and if he gets lucky, then I'll hit myself with Infusion. And this man's luck is certainly with him today, as we have seen from the Sleep Talk, as we've seen from everything that's kind of transpired here, that, you know, I get that my myself hurt in confusion is not really a surprise. And then I go into Ferrothorn, not expecting his Arceus Ghost to carry the fire move, but everything has to go wrong today. Everything. My team's falling to pieces at this man's Arceus, not really his Arceus, but the rest of his team. I should have protected. I honestly should have just gone in with Ferrothorn, protected just to scout, but I was sure he was going to Calm Mind on the Ferrothorn, and he didn't end up doing that. He just straight out went for the Flamethrower, and I die. So that blows. I go into my own Arceus Rock, which, man, this thing is so awesome, but I really made a stupid error. I should have, this is something that I really could have, reliquic with, what's the freaking word? Relictified? Re-somethinged. I could have just made this situation better. I cannot think of that word today. Why not? My vocabulary usually comes to me just instantly, like a snap of a finger, but I guess today it doesn't want to. I should have gone to T-Tar. What I'm saying is first I should have gone to T-Tar, set up the sand, and then gone into Arceus Rock to set up Calm Minds, because if I'd had the sand boost, he wouldn't have been able to break my sub with his Judgment, and I would have been good to go. Everything would have been happy dandy, and unfortunately it doesn't happen that way. I go into T-Tar after I get my sub broken, and I'm thinking there's no point in me staying in with Arceus, so I go into it to take the Judgment, which I do take nicely because of the resistance, and then pursuit him out, actually doing a huge chunk as he does switch into his Zekrom. So my plan here is to fodder T-Tar to like a Bolt Strike or something, go into Arceus, go for a Judgment, and hopefully take him out with that. That's really my only option at this point. However, this man is smart, and smart as he is, goes for a Tailwind. He's running Tailwind on his Zekrom, which essentially gives it a super duper speed boost. Combine that with its super duper high attack, and you now have a sweeping monster in the late game. And it's exactly what he has. I tried to go for a low kick with my T-Tar. Unfortunately, doesn't really do enough. Does a nice amount of damage, but nowhere near taking him out. And now I am pretty much screwed. Unless I can live an Outrage with my Arceus Rock, then I don't think I can come back from this, because all I have left is a Jynx. And we all know that Jynx can't really do anything against a Tailwind and Zekrom. Maybe can dodge an Outrage. No. I want to die to an Outrage with my Arceus Rock, because Zekrom's too freaking powerful, and go into Jynx, and unfortunately, poor Jynx, put Groudon to sleep, which was kind of useful, but takes heavy Stealth Rock damage, and then just eats an Outrage to the face. My lord, that is some pain and a half. So, yeah, I guess this was an interesting battle from the perspective that I got kind of destroyed. But, you know, it's always interesting to see stuff in Ubers that you're not expecting. And I really like the stuff that this guy was running. The Sleep Talk Ho-Oh was very cool. Certainly he got fortunate with it, but it caught me off guard. The Tailwind Zekrom at the end was damn awesome. And I'm definitely thinking about running Tailwind on some stuff, maybe even in Standard, because you can run like Tornadus with Prankster Tailwind, and that's a cool thing to run. So it's given me a couple of ideas that I might follow up on. But yeah, there you go. Always good to just lose heavily at some points, and just, you know, whatever. I had fun with it regardless. It was a good game and I enjoyed it, so there you go. If you did enjoy, you'll feel freeing. You are feeling free. If you are feeling free, then you did enjoy, in which case the like button is there for your convenience. If you want to, you can click it. That always helps me out, so I appreciate it. I really do when you do click it. If you have any thoughts, concerns, comments, etc., as I said, the word comments should indicate where you should put them in the comment section. In case you were unfamiliar with it, it is below the video. You can open a box and type with letters on a keyboard. Yeah, that's it. That's that. That's me. I'm done. We're finished with Soup. We're finished. Did I just call myself Soup? Did I call all of us Soup? Apparently we're all Soup, and we are now finished because we have been slurped out of the bowl. And such as we are, out of the bowl we have been slurped. Next time, goodbye. I'm done. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'll see you guys later.